Hello and welcome to another Delboy Film Shorts, a new little series of mine where I'm just going to showcase some of my film collection. It'll have a little bit of background information. You'll get to see some of the media and the casing, but it will be incredibly short and hopefully compact and fun. So we'll keep the format as we did before. We're going to go to the overhead cam and you can see the case of this film, which is The Edge. There we go. So we go to here. This one is just a Blu-ray edition. It's quite hard to get in Blu-ray format because it's not released in the UK. It's America and Germany, I believe. I've got a DVD copy. I've still got my Laserdisc, and this is my upgraded Blu-ray copy that I've got this year, which I bought for about £10. I think it's like economy packaging, nothing special in the case. You've got a bit of synopsis on the film. I think this one's American because of the R, but you can see from the symbol that it's multi-region, so you don't need to worry too much about whether your player can play NTSC or not. There's a bit of a synopsis there about the film, but we'll be talking about that in a bit. And if you open it up, there's no picture, just a disc. It's white. Would have been nice to have had a picture disc, but there we go. Very, very simple. So we'll go to my media playback and we can see a little bit about my database software, what it says about it. So this is my Collectorz software. It's something that I've used for years. You can use whatever database engine you want. This is my particular choice. So what we'll read out the plot. It says a plane crash in the freezing Alaskan wilderness pits intellectual billionaire Charles Morse against self-satisfied fashion photographer Robert Greene in a brutal struggle for survival. Each soon discovers that the greatest danger resides not in nature, but from human fear, treachery, and possibly murder. Wow, that sounds interesting, doesn't it? So, who's in it? We've got Anthony Hopkins. Well, what can we say about Anthony Hopkins? My God. He plays Charles Morse. He's the billionaire. He sort of is very intellectual, likes books, got a very attractive wife. That's played by Elle Macpherson, who's Mickey Morse, as you can see. Mickey Morse, Charles Morse. And Alec Baldwin is the photographer. Robert Greene. There seems to be something going on between Robert Greene and Mickey Morse in this particular film, which you discover early on. But some of the other stars is this Harold Perrineau. I can't pronounce that name. He's Stephen. And in the film you will see that it's these three people, Charles, Robert and Stephen, that are in the wilderness. But the other star is Bart the Bear. Wow, it's nice to see a film that doesn't have too much CGI. Actually, real bear was used. So here's the crew. The director is Lee Tamahori. Producer Art Linson. Writer David Mamet. Now, I think I know David Mamet. Yeah, of course. Glengarry Glen Ross. How could I forget? So we're in a really good position in regards to the story. Musician, one of my favourites, Jerry Goldsmith. What do we know about the notes? It says Bart the Bear, like many other actors who had worked with Bart the Bear, Baldwin was extremely impressed with how well trained and docile the bear was. In interviews, he revealed that during filming he was concerned that the film simply would not work because of how docile Bart was. After the film was completed, Baldwin commented that Bart should send the film editor a fruit basket every day for making him look so scary. As for Hopkins, who had worked with Bart in Legends of the Fall, he was absolutely brilliant with Bart, according to the trainer, who went on to say that Hopkins acknowledged and respected Bart like a fellow actor. He would spend hours just looking at Bart and admiring him. He did so many of his own scenes with Bart. From a physical media point of view, I've already mentioned, I had it on Laserdisc, I had it on DVD. This is my new one on Blu-ray. let's have a look. So as of the 20th anniversary, the film has been released on Blu-ray in US and Germany, just like I thought. The Edge had its premiere in the Toronto International Film Festival in September 6th, 1997, had a budget of 30 million. Worldwide total in the end was 43.3 million. So I think we've got enough information there. So I think we'll go to the trailer. So here we go.
Okay, check it, please.
A photographer with an eye for beauty.
Okay, great. Let's do one more.
Nice looking lady. Your wife?
Yes. Why'd you ask?
A man of wealth who lives through books.
Charles knows everything. Got a question, ask him.
I seem to retain all these facts, but putting them to any useful purpose is another matter.
Each the essence of the civilized man.
Well, Charles, we're going on an impromptu adventure. You come too. All that money, never knowing what people value you for. And I think your wife's pretty cute too.
So, how are you planning to kill me?
Hold on!
But when civilization disappears,
Why do we even think they'll come looking for us?
Our friend's a billionaire. You know what happens when you misplace one?
all they have is each other to rely on.
Most people lost in the wilds, they die of shame, because they didn't do the one thing which would have saved their lives. Thinking.
Their will to survive. And the question
Why would I want to kill you, Charles? Why would I want to do that?
For my wife?
of where the greatest danger lies.
Take it easy, Charles. It's okay. You got it, Charles. Come on. Just keep going. You saved my life.
Well, I couldn't kill you with Steven around. I'd have to kill him too, and he's the only one that knows how I like my coffee. What are we gonna do, Charles?
What, am I supposed to have a plan?
Rich man. All anybody wants, take something from you when they want it bad enough to kill you.
You and my wife? I've seen you with her.
20th Century Fox presents Academy Award winner Anthony Hopkins,
You want to die out here, huh?
Alec Baldwin,
Money's folk. Sit up there, drink some golf, but get you in an emergency.
Try.
And you bloom. You make me sick.
I'm sure I do.
somewhere between the law of the wild and the nature of man lies the edge.
I'm not gonna die. It's today. I'm gonna kill the mother.
And there's the trailer. I must admit, I remember seeing that trailer in the cinema and thinking, wow, this looks really good. And when I actually went to go and see it with my friends, I came away really enjoying it. I think it was the beauty of the landscape and the flight sequence, but it sort of like blended well with the piece of music that was done by Jerry Goldsmith, so much that I remember, I think, buying the soundtrack before I actually bought the physical media copy that was released later on. Definitely handpicked it for Laserdisc when it did come out, and I upgraded early to DVD. And then for some unknown reason, I haven't thought about a Blu-ray or a 4K copy until just recently, where I was talking to my friend Ian Hill, the Ramblings, and I just happened to mention, wow, I think you'd really enjoy this film. Thinking back at it, what did I like about it? Well, the story's great. If that bear is docile, then bloody hell, it might scare the crap out of me. I always like these ones, these survival films. You know, you learn a little bit about it as well, you know, how to survive. But the breathtaking beauty of the landscape is just wonderful, and the music just fits it really well. I wouldn't say, now I know that it was written by the same writer as Glengarry Glen Ross, that there was many witty lines, you know, of dialogue between the characters, but I really did like the characters, and I did like the tension between Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin. And with that, I'm going to say salute. I hope you've enjoyed this. I think this is a wonderful film. It's a thumbs up. And until the next time, watch out for them bears. Bye-bye.